We're going to go through a lot of different things. We have teachers today. We have a lot of different people that want to honor you. Hopefully, the next couple days we do a really good job of finishing this year out, seniors, and then Sunday we're going to celebrate you again. So let's get started this morning. I'd like to start today with really honored to have Lieutenant Colonel John Beer. He's a professor of military science at UNL. He is coming to present an award to Megan Robinson. So Megan, would you please come up?
Station and just enlisting in the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines. It's a leadership pipeline. So Megan is going to go to school at South Dakota State University. She'll do ROTC Washington College, and then when she graduates, she'll commission into the Army as a second lieutenant, a commissioned officer. So right out of the gate, she'll be in charge of somewhere between 40 and 20 soldiers, depending on what type of unit she goes into. So, based on her application for the National Scholarship process and her demonstrated abilities in scholar, athlete, and leader criteria, those are the criteria that we evaluate our national candidates against, she earned a 4-year national scholarship. So this is going to pay 100% tuition and fees for her out-of-state tuition at South Dakota State, or $5,000 per semester from the board, if you choose that option, plus $600 a semester for books, and $420 a month for a living stipend. So, well done, Megan.
start off. Next up, I have Colleen Simpson from KTCH Radio to honor our Quiz Bowl.
What a gentleman.
Good morning. It is a real privilege to be here. I've been here about 7 years ago to present one of Mr. Pitbull teams and have an awesome facility and opportunity. And so today we want to recognize the Wahoo High School football team that competed on KTCH Radio back in January and February. And out of 63 schools from Northeast Nebraska that competed, Wahoo was number 4. So if Michael Carranza, Jesse Stebbing, Lucas Forbes, and Nathan Erickson will come up. Already the medal that they got from KTCH for having 4th place. They also have earned a trophy because they've worked hard academically along with Mr. David Privet. And so they have a trophy. From 7 years ago. And so they got the medal, they got a trophy, Mr. Privet also gets a trophy, and then this team also gets $125 cash, but they get to decide which charitable organization they'd like to give this money to, whether it's at your school or in your community. Best wishes to all of you. Congratulations to the football team, and thank you everybody who's been so welcoming today.
Next up, we have Mr. Berry with our Senior Athlete of the Year and Weightlifter of the Year.
Good morning. Each year, the athletic department gives out 2 awards, the Weightlifter of the Year and the Senior Athlete of the Year award. These awards are voted on by the Wahoo High School coaching staffs, and this year's recipients of the Female and Male Lifter of the Year awards are Autumn Iverson and Jake Scanlon.
Yeah.
time, we're gonna have different departments come up. Hopefully, teachers, when you go through and get done with yours, we can just announce the next department that is ready to go. So first up, we have art from Mr. Lewis.
I've got 4 awards to give out for my 3 different classes. One of the classes is kind of a real difficult choice. So one of the artists of the year in those classes. Really difficult choice down the line. A lot of talented artists, a lot of dedicated efforts on all these projects. So it wasn't easy, but nonetheless. I'm going to start out with Art 1. We got co-artists of the year. The first one is Kylie Warford. All right, Artist of the Year in Art 2 this year, Brooklyn Garland. And last but not least, Artist of the Year in Advanced Art, Rayleigh Gronenthal. To present the Science Award.
Starting with general science, following students earned a high A, and for us that was going to be a 96 and higher in both first and second semesters of general science. So if I could have these students please come up here and receive the certificate and get your picture taken. I got Cody Hesser, Calvin Fisher, Cameron Sather, and Grayson Peterson.
Okay, I've got Mr. Kula's Physics Awards, and they go to Logan Scott and Jesse Stebbins. For chemistry, we have Michael Carranza, Eli Oswald, Lance Hitz, and Avery Week. And for chemistry 2, Megan Steele. And next up will be the math department.
And so we've got some pretty unique awards for our math students this year. So in my classes, the first award I want to give is the Grit Award. This goes to students who come into class, they know it's a tough class, they work hard, they battle it out, and they keep moving forward because failure is not an option. So the Grit Award goes to Bella Spalding, Hannah McMahon, Parker Shaper, and Easton Barris. Calculator does. Their amazing mind and logical thinking absolutely amaze me. So these human calculator award winners are Adelia Dunlap, Delaney Wuss, and Gaia Rogers. Next award is the Cool as a Cucumber Award, because sometimes I worry about my students, probably more than they do. I'm sure they've heard me say more than once, do you know you're missing da, 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 da. And they'll usually tell me, yep, I'm on it. Don't worry, Miss Knuckles. And I generally worry, and yet they manage to pull it off. So my Cool as a Cucumber Award goes to Aspen Eckley, Jude Johnson, Kylie Woodward, and Cooper Grouch. Quintessential questioner is probably the most important person in my classroom. They consistently ask questions, they never settle for doing math without understanding it, and asking the why behind everything. They truly are important, and I value them a lot. So my quintessential questioners are Jacqueline Collar, Court Carlton, Riley Beck, Carly Rochot, Lily Raptiseth, and Yoseline Hernandez. start at the beginning of the year and yet rose above expectations, and I'm super proud of them. They beat the odds and came out a more confident mathematician. The two comeback kids are Tristan Nielsen and Lizzie Lee Bartlett. All right, and last but not least is the Lifesaver Reward. These students are my go-to when I need help. They can see the look in my face that says, nobody can answer this question. They step up, they volunteer when no one else will, and they're always engaged in class. So my lifesavers are Isaiah Foster, Wyatt Rezach, Dylan Simons, and Roman Zark. Super amazing. It's the Michael Provides.
All right, I also had some comeback kid awards for some kids that maybe had a shaky start or in the middle, but they ended strong. There you go. Carter Rips. Noah Rogers. Josie Larson. So, the Outlier Award, the student who is always being unique and trying to think outside of the box to solve problems. The Outlier Award goes to William Mortensen. Alright, the Perpendicular Award, as we all know, perpendicular angles form a right angle. So this goes to the student who has been working extremely hard this year to make sure that he gets everything right. Kenton Longenecker. The Constant Award. So this student constantly works hard and is always on task. Hunter Williams. The Exponent Award goes to the student who may not speak loudly but always has a great impact when he does speak, Isaiah Batista. The First Quadrant Award, everything in the first quadrant is positive. This goes to the student that has a positive attitude every single day, no matter what, Miss Braylee Gronenthal. The Arithmetic Sequence Award goes to the student who has constantly grown throughout this year in math and never gave up, Brock Lofgren. The ARC Award, an arc resembles a smile, as we know, my geometry students know, and so this goes to Luke Speck from HSA. The Complimentary Award in Geometry, this goes to a student that continues to help the classmates around him make sure that they understand and have their problems answered right, Eli Shada. The All Real Numbers Award. This goes to the student who just keeps our class real every single day and levels me out. Barrett LaValle. The Circumference Award goes to a well-rounded and excelling in many topics. My geometry student this year, Cody Hesser. The Square Root of -1, or the Imaginary Number Award. This goes to a student for their vivid imagination and always has great ideas. Barrett Nelson. The Ray Award. This goes to the student. A ray never stops and it keeps going forever. So the Ray Award goes to the student for never stopping and never giving up, Christian Hernandez. My Calculator Award, you guys probably can guess this, pretty much does everything in his head, has amazing mental math skills, top-notch students, Michael Carranza. The Vertex Award, so the very high achievement, this goes to a student who has extremely high achievements in math. When I ask him why he doesn't circle a problem to count as extra credit, he just plain out tells me because I don't need to. Sawyer LaValle. And my last math award, the Variable Award, the student who is always keeping class interesting and always can be a little unpredictable at times, Gabe Harris. Next up is Social Studies and History.
student earned a high A, 96 or higher in both first and second semester in world geography, and McKenna Smith.
I'll stay with geography. In Vermont, we went with a 95 and above for both semesters. I need Chase Geisel, Caden Christian, Cody Hesser, Will Mortensen, and Gracie Peterson. For world history, we did the same. Went with a 95 or above both semesters. James Richardson, Miranda Keller, Sawyer LaValle, and Jaden Smart.
Moxie Award. Someone who displays a certain energy, a certain health, courage, determination, and know-how. So this is an award that's going to my students who, really sank their teeth into the subject matter, tried to apply it not only in class but beyond the walls of my classroom. So in American government, my Moxie Award is going to Isaiah Batista. In U.S. history, I was going to Cadence Baylor. And in honors of American government, Zoe Brown. All right, up next is the business department with Mrs. Shannon and Mr. Shannon.
These awards are for those that received an A+, 90% or higher in my classes. So, in personal finance, Sawyer LaValle and Madeline Snyder. Those receiving a 98% or higher in economics, Landon Spichka, Mackenzie Chadwell, Adelia Dunlap, Miranda Keller, Wyatt Resnick, Delaney Wusk, Sawyer LaValle, and those receiving a 98% or higher in Accounting 1 and Accounting 2, which means both semesters, first and second semester, Sam Sudik and Nathan Harrison. Each year our business students compete in a variety of business competitions, and in class we compete in the stock market game. This year we had some great performances. Nathan, you might as well stay. Okay? So with the following, please come up to the stage. Landon Spichka, Audrey LaFleur, Jamie Worth, Alex Borchers, Nash Beasley, Sawyer LaValle, Landon Brigham, McKenna Smith, and Nathan Sear. Most of them have already received their certificates, but at the UNO's business competition, Nathan captured second place in accounting and third place in personal finance. And this was against all Class A schools, and he had a great performance. So congratulations, Nathan. This year we also took part in the stock market game, and we did great. It's a nationwide competition, but we compete only against Nebraska schools. This year there were 291 teams that competed in the second semester, and we placed first, and that was Landon and Jamie and Audrey, and the other team placed third, Landon and Alex and Nash and Sawyer. So congratulations. Overall, they placed second and third over 619 teams over both semesters, so that was fantastic. If you want a financial advisor, see them in the future, okay? And also, part of the stock market game competition is a t-shirt design. I meant to bring it, I forgot, I'm sorry. You'll have to look on the website. McKenna drew a design for the t-shirts, and she won, and she got a stipend of $50, and everybody that went to the Banquet of Champions came home with a t-shirt with her design on it, her design and name. So, congratulations, guys.
I'd like to recognize the following students for outstanding academic performance and effort in principles of computer science. Please come up. Wyatt Rezick, Landon Spichka, Annika Gannon, Marcus Block, James Richardson, Blake Hitz, Parker Thompson, Henry Lapp, and Adrian Weeding. Those guys are great. Digital media, I would like to recognize Macy Foxworthy, Sawyer LaValle, Eli Oswald, Lanta Hitz, and Adrian Weeding. Give those guys a round. Good job. I will stay up for the physical education department. I'd like to recognize 5 students for outstanding efforts, outstanding attitude and performance in strength and fitness. Those 5 are Gage Cooney, Barrett Nelson, Caleb Broom, Wyatt Rezick, and McKenna Smith. Good job, guys. Now on to the music department.
We have 3 awards in the vocal music department and 3 in the instrumental music department. First, we're going to begin with the winner of the Outstanding Choir Senior Award is Marisol Marquez. responsible for this program for all 4 years. They work super hard to be better each and every rehearsal for the betterment of the choir. Their work ethic and attention to detail is admirable, and I'm extremely proud of this student for how far they have come from the beginning of the year until now. They have shown immense growth, and their passion for music inspires me every day. Also, we just found out yesterday, Nebraska High School Theater Awards announced the winners across the state, and Marisol won Outstanding Performance in a Lead Role for Esmeralda and Hunchback. Next, we have our winner of the Ray Miller Show Choir Award, that is Megan Robinson. Megan is someone that you can count on no matter what. She is someone who is always responsible and reliable, and someone who's passionate that shines through with everything that they do. She was always working hard to improve the ensemble and led over half the rehearsals when we were working on choreography. We could not have done this season without her. Her dedication to royalty is immeasurable, and we're going to miss her very much next year. Next is our Emily Widger Memorial Leadership Award. Zoe Abramo is the winner of that award. The Emily Widger Memorial Fine Arts Leadership Award was created in the 2014-2015 school year by the Wahoo Music Boosters. This award is given to students involved in many fine arts disciplines. This award is given to a student that excels in the fine arts and contributes to the positive culture of the fine arts department. She has shown great dedication, passion, and improvement to all the areas of the Wahoo Music program. Empathy is definitely her strongest trait. This student has shown so much growth since even the start of the year and has been a great leader in every ensemble that she participates in. Her hard work in marching band, concert band, musical, and show choir has been nothing short of incredible, and we are lucky as educators to have such a great student. So we're going to miss you next year.
Well, hey, we'll do a music picture. All right, good morning, everyone. I have to tell you, this has been an incredible year for the Wahoo Band and Music Department. There's been really some really remarkable music making coming out of these students, and it's been awesome. To our seniors sitting here, for a lot of you, I've taught you for 8 years. That is a very, very long time to put up with me. So, although we only get to recognize a few outstanding students here today, these are some really impressive students that have helped set the culture of our organization, and we're very thankful. First, I'd like to present the Patrick S. Gilmore Award named to a member of the John Philip Sousa's band. This award is given to a senior for outstanding leadership dedication to the program throughout their time in our school. This year's recipient has brought his many talents and leadership to the program. If you look up the definition of self-starter in the dictionary, you will see his picture. With a full vision of the greater program, he will be greatly missed. This year's recipient is Landon Spichka. Next, I'd like to announce the first ever Wahoo recipient of the Louis Armstrong Jazz Award. This student has been an active performer in almost every music group Wahoo has to offer. He's been an active jazz soloist and will be taking his talents around the world this summer with the Nebraska Ambassadors of Music. Our first ever recipient is Dawson Raptison. Last but not least, the Sousa Award is the pinnacle of achievement in high school band. Introduced in 1955 to honor the top student high school band, the John Philip Sousa Award recognizes superior musicianship and outstanding dedication. It was created with approval of the Helen Sousa Albert and Priscilla Sousa, daughters of the famous composer and bandmaster. This year's recipient is the definition of above and beyond, pushing his instrumental abilities through practicing, honor bands, involvement in jazz band, and about every other musical opportunity Wahoo has to offer. This summer, he will also be taking his talents on a European performance tour with the Ambassadors. This year's recipient goes to Logan Scott.
awards here for English 10. First up is Most Outstanding Poet for writing poetry. They had to write about a dozen poems. She also represented us in the Poetry Out Loud competition and reciting poems, Annika Gannon. Please stay up here because some of these people have more than one award. Readers of the Year, I had not only read the books we read in class, but read a large number of books in addition to that. Madison Hayek and Gaia Rogers Norris. Okay, we also wrote short stories this year, so I picked out tough choices. Best short story writers, McKenna Smith, Annika Gannon, Alicia Foster, and Olivia Schneider. And then next, those famous things called grades. A+ award for having A+ both semesters, McKenna Smith, Annika Gannon, Sawyer Lavalley, Madeline Snyder, Abigail Johnson, Madison Hayek, and Gaia Rogers Nelson. And my last award for the most improved student, not only from English last year, but throughout the year this year, and even got him to read the same Hot Rod books I read in high school, Brian Ortega.
Many of you that I've had in class, which is a good amount of you, have heard me talk about my dad and the impact that he's had on my life. He's a teacher, retired now, but one of the things that he always said about every classroom at the start of the year is the most important person in the classroom is not the teacher, it's not yourself as a student, but it's the person next to you. This award is what I'm calling the Intangibles Award. So that idea of taking care of others, staying humble, all things that you can't necessarily measure with some of the scores that we associate with particular classes of every student. I had a lot of people that I thought about. There were seniors that I had on my list that I considered. There were a lot of freshmen that I had on my list. Twice as many, no offense seniors, I don't have two sections, okay? And I think there was at least one person in every class, which says a lot, which tells me that we've got a lot of really good kids who care about each other. There was not one class this year that I didn't enjoy coming to, that I was nervous for, that I was anxious about. So that's a tribute to all of you that I had throughout the school year. The student, though, that wins the Intangibles Award this year is Blake Hitz. Up next, the logical transition from English to another language is Mr. C.
Hola chicos, voy a decir estos premios en español. Bien. I'll switch to French here. So I'm going to be talking about the creme de la creme right here. Some of the best students, honestly, that I've ever had. So it's just been a great return here to Wahoo Public Schools, and just some fantastic students here to come back to. So I'll start off with Espanol 3. So Avery Weeding, Tegan Watts, Mackenzie Sutton, Sydney Smart, Esmeralda Perez, Kenton Longnecker, Hannah Herrera, Marcus Block, Tiana Coffey, Trevor Beavers, and Cassidy Beavers. These Spanish 3 students, definitely awesome to have in class. I know we were talking about some tough things, you know, poor versus para, predator versus imperfect, right? So there's some tough things. Learned at Spanish 3, but they did a great job. So give them a round of applause. Next up, my Spanish 2 students. Delaney West, Maddie Snyder, McKenna Smith, Caden Smart, Abby Johnson, Grace Darling, Patrick Alamet, Anthony Rowe, Sawyer LaValle, Adelia Dunlap, Michael Carranza, Nash Beasley, and Cadence Bailar. Alright, so yeah, my Spanish 2 students up here definitely did a fantastic job here this year. So, and this is one of those groups too. I know it was kind of one of those things that you ask for a question to be answered, and this is one of those classes that are always raising their hands and participating. Just a fantastic group. Please give them a round of applause. Okay, next up, my Spanish 1 class, which this year I had pretty full Spanish 1 classes, and 4 of them. So there were a lot of great students here. It makes me very optimistic for the future of here with their Spanish here. So Gracie Peterson, Brianna Morales, Bailey Lofgren, Josie Larson, Jace Kaminsky, Lauren Hallowell, Noah Bordowski, Karen Sather, Wyatt Rezek, Mateo Ramirez, William Mortensen, Jack Krieger, Callum Fisher, Kit Brigham, Riley Beck, Audrey Wada, Olivia Snyder, Eli Palacic, Cody Hesser, Caitlin Henderson, Annika Gannon, Gracie Fairbanks, Alesh Adamek, Tenley Watts, Jace Diskel, Grady Meyer, Louis Loya, Harrison Krieger, Addie Kenny, Miranda Keller, Aaron Galladay, Hannah Gurmas, Caden Christian, JC Bravo. This group of students here, I know I said I got a lot of them, and this was definitely a phenomenal year with these Spanish 1 students. They all did such a great job, participation through the roof, and just the sheer amount of volunteers I've had, when I ask for presentations in class, and when we do our speaking quizzes, there are people that just start coming right away, so they're ready to go and ready to rock the next few years of Best Pine Hill, so give them a round of applause.
And the award winners for fashion design are Holly Jacob, Braylee Groenthal, sorry, Jillian Kravanik, Anna Perez, Kira McCain, and Sam Sutton. And those are the students for fashion design. Life Skills is another one of the courses that I teach, and I have a big group for Life Skills. There's a lot of kids in there, and we have it in the fall and then in the spring again. So these awards are going to be from first and second semester. So for Life Skills, we have JC Bravick, Faith Davis, Adelia Dunlap, Brenna Fairbanks, Aaron Galladay, Hannah Gurmas, Addison Hancock, and we'll keep going. Eli Oswald, Josie Larson, Rosalind Picorni, McKenna Sabatka, Cameron Sather, Addison Scott, Clara Sherman, Ella Walsh, and to round up Life Skills, Tenley Watts. Congratulations, Life Skills students. Nutrition and wellness is up next. So we have a lot of fun in the foods classroom, learning all kinds of different things throughout the year. But these are some of the ones that earned high academic achievement this year. Katie Elder, Nathan Erickson, Alicia Foster, Blake Hicks, Kirsten Peterson, and Clara Sherman. Congratulations, nutrition students. Thank you. Another course that I teach is the parenting class. And here are the outstanding students in parenting. Adelia Dunlap, Harper Hancock, Blake Hicks, Chloe Kasitsky, Lily Raftiseth, Janet Borenhall, and Sydney Smart. Congratulations.
That's my sister again! First break!
Great job, Tennessee kids. Housing and interior design is one of my favorite classes I teach. I know I shouldn't have a favorite, but I kind of do. And the students with outstanding achievement in housing are Josh Edmonds, Brenna Fairbanks, Alicia Foster, Alyssa Hopovic, Lily Obert, Audrey Wado, and Amelie, who I could never pronounce her last name. Congratulations, Amelie. All right, and rounding up the very last course that we'll cover today is the students from college and career readiness. Most of the time these are seniors, but this year we had a couple juniors in the class. But if I call your name, then you earned an award for college and career readiness. Sam Biggerstaff, Gail Eady, Zach Fox, Brooklyn Garlock, Sarah Coulterman, Tegan Roberts, Carly Robichaud, and Seth Williams. Congratulations. Way to go, you guys. Thank you all. And we're going to do a little transition here. So if there are any of the fashion design students that are not backstage who are going to help with the fashion show, please take a moment to get ready. All right, and before the fashion show then, I'd like to just recognize the newly installed FCCLA officers. So will you six please join me on stage? And they've already had their ceremony and been officially installed, but the following students have been elected to lead the FCCLA chapter next year. So we'll do a quick congratulations to them. So our president is going to be Mackenzie Sutton, vice president, McKenna Sabatka, secretary will be Caitlin Henderson, historian Sophie Klein, treasurer, Faith Davis, and our recorder is going to be Olivia Schneider next year. And they've already been to quite a few different things this year, and we had a successful kind of end of the year party. So I just wanted to recognize our new officers and do a really quick congratulations to our state competitors. Olivia and Caitlin did well at state this year. And pretty exciting news about Caitlin, maybe you don't know, is she gets to compete at nationals for her STAR project. And so she'll be traveling to Denver in June. Way to go, Caitlin. for the fashion show. So today you're going to see a few of the projects, not all of them, some of you are still working on them, but a few of the projects that are sewn by the fashion design class. So we're going to begin with our first designer. Kirsten is showing off her senior t-shirt quilt that will be displayed on her bed while she's at college. This is an ideal blanket for back home. Thank you, Kirsten. Next we have Jackie. Jackie is wearing a floral romper that she plans on wearing while she is rollerblading this summer. Up next we have Mackenzie. I may add for you just really quick that the students did come up with this little commentary, so they wrote the script today. So Mackenzie. One second. Mackenzie's doing fashion design. Her sister made this skirt for her. So it's a nice floral print, and one of the favorite pieces of the skirt are the pockets. Thank you, Mackenzie. Next is our next Mackenzie. Mackenzie's wearing pajama pants that feature a rainbow peace sign pattern. Don't those look comfortable? Thank you, Mackenzie. Then we'll have Audrey. Audrey is wearing a red floral crop top with an open back. It's made from cotton fabric, perfect for hot summer days. Thank you, Audrey. Kira McCain is next. Wearing her favorite color is Kira McCain. She's modeling an iridescent V-neck dress with a favorite feature of many of our items today, pockets. Very sleek. Thanks, Kira. Braylee is modeling a long flowy dress that you could wear to any summer outing. It gives off tropical garden vibes. Thank you, Braylee. Up next we have Holly. Holly is ready for summer in her black floral crop top. The top ties in the back and on the shoulders, and it is perfect for a day out. Thank you, Holly. Now we have Haley. Haley is wearing a black rayon robe with red ribbon dress. This piece has been inspired by her love for fantasy. Thank you, Haley. Marisol is wearing a two-tone blue vest with a white embroidered pattern. It is ideal for both formal and semi-formal events. Thank you. Coming down the runway, you will see Macy. Macy's wearing her white and pink flat pajama pants. They're perfect. This fall at UNL. Esmeralda? Esmeralda has made a coat for her dog, Toby. Her dog will look dashing in a fleece-lined jacket, and we have to say a special thank you to our model, Menace to Society. Jackie once again on the runway. Jackie is modeling from the designer floral pink shirts. The front of the shirts is very cute with their ties. And thank you for that. Our final collection for the finale will be a group of Hawaiian shirts. Dom is ready for the lake in his pineapple button-up shirt. Hernandez and Tyler Fuller. Both ladies look ready for the last 2 summer days on the beach. Can we have all of our designers come onto the stage one more time for a round of applause? Following the picture.
Sexy, dog.
Next up, welding 3-4, Caden Hazenkamp. College welding, our SynCap class, Seth Williams. And then the last one was a special award that I had to make just for this person. It's pretty obvious when you hear what the award's for, who gets this. I probably don't even need to say his name, but most improved, greatest ever, best looking welder goes to Isaac Baker.
It ain't true though.
Unfortunately, Skills Awards in Cab 1 and 2, Kenton Longnecker and Ryan Johnson. Mason Rogers. All right, in Woods 1 and 2, I have Josh Fox, Alex Workers, Brandon Brigham, and Ray Meyer. And Woods 3-4, Logan Fitro. Skills USA this year, we had Grand Heads go to Grand Island and come back because we had all kinds of conflicts. We did have a lot of people sign up because of home track meet, prom, baseball, all kinds of conflicts. But we had 2 people that were able to make the schedule, and then I scratched my finger the day before we went. So I kind of put a wrinkle in the whole thing, but we were able to submit their projects online. They were able to take their tests at this competition, but we were able to compete. And those 2 individuals were Lily Omer and Hannah Herrera.
I think there's some
being here next year, and I just want to make a few comments about that particular person. I don't know if you know this, but Mr. Minnick, when Mr. Minnick was in college, he was bitten by a cobra on a trip. And after 5 days of excruciating pain, the cobra died. Mr. Minnick does not read books, he stares at them until they give him the information he needs. If you spell Minnick in Scrabble, you win forever. Mr. Minnick has a mug on his desk, but most teachers, like Mr. Tom Jack, like coffee. He has a mug full of nails. And last but not least, Mr. Minnick's tears actually cure COVID-19, but we'll never know because he has never cried. So, Mr. John, presentation to add on to that at this point. It all makes sense in a little bit, guys, just like the second.
Hello, Warriors. We sent out an email like 3 weeks ago to vote on a Warrior of the Year, and the results came back in. And the grand winner of Warrior of the Year is Mr. John Minnick. Mr. Minnick won this award because he is pursuing his lifelong dream of attending law school. Congratulations, Mr. Minnick. Do you have any words to say?
I'm sorry I didn't wear pants. So.
All right. Seniors, while we are talking about Mr. Minnick, it would be remiss if we did not thank the organizers of the senior breakfast this morning, Mr. Minnick, Mrs. Forbes, and Mrs. Krecklow. Seniors, Seniors, we're going to talk a little bit about the rest of this week. I'll keep it brief and then we'll get on with the awards. Tonight is Baccalaureate. Baccalaureate starts here at 7. It is a non-denominational worship service. Short, be about 45 minutes. Please plan to come wear your robes only. No stole, no hat. You have 4 seniors that are speaking tonight. Caleb Broom speaking, Garrett Grangenet, Sam Sutton, and Christian Peterson will be speaking tonight, as will Mr. Meyer. So give it up for those speakers. Ceremony will start at 7. Seniors, please be here by 6:45 out in the lobby of the PLC. There are refreshments afterwards. Let's see. Tomorrow, seniors, you have graduation practice, 9:00 a.m. Be on time or early. You need to meet outside of the gym area in the lobby, out by the concession area. Be on time or be early, 9:00 tomorrow. Graduation practice. All right, with that, I'll turn it over to Mr. Galladay, and we will move on forward.
Okay, we're almost finished here. It's my pleasure at the end of this to hand out some of the academic awards that our seniors have achieved this year. First up, we are going to go and talk about the Omaha World Herald. I'll see if I can get them open here. We had 3 students that were honored by the World Herald. The first 2 received honorable mention. Please come to the stage when I call your name. Garrett Grangenet. And Samantha Sewell. And we had a second team all academic program from the World Herald. That would be Logan Scott. Next, I want to award the Presidential Education Awards. First of all, there's 2 different levels. There's an achievement level and there's a excellence level. For achievement, Katie Elber. Logan Gurmis. Garrett Grangenet. Jack Mortensen.
Good job, Logan.
Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing.
Nice assist, Mr. Smith. Next, I'd like to do the President Education Awards for excellence for Zoe Brahma. Casey Munger. Grace Darling. Foxworthy. Harper Hancock. Autumn Iverson. Sammy Lou. Dawson Rapson. Logan Scott. Sophie Sherman. Landon Spitzka. And Megan Steele. Picture real quick, we're going to be done.
Say cheese!
I think if you look at these last two awards, it shows you the level of academic achievement our seniors had this year and one of the many reasons why we're going to miss it. Okay, now what I've had people at my office for and all kinds of other things, just to check. We're going to announce the top 15% of the class of 2023. First, they might be in alphabetical order, by the way. Kason Bunger. Macy Foxworthy. Logan Gurmas. Garrett Grangenet. Autumn Iverson. Ella Lacey. Sammy Lou. Logan Scott. Sophie Sherman. Landon Spitzka. Megan Steele. Samantha Sudik. And Samantha Sutton. Now, everybody up here, there will be medallions for graduation. Hopefully they are here today or tomorrow, but we will have them for you ready for your ceremony. So, congratulations. My last two awards today are for salutatorian and valedictorian. The salutatorian of the class of 2023 is Samantha Sudik. And the valedictorian for the class of 2023 Wahoo High School is Garrett Ranger. Okay, just a couple little quick housekeeping things real quick. Seniors, if you would please stay here, because we've got a couple things that we need to have you do. One thing just